I am rarely in a suit. I don't like ties. Reminds me of a chain around my neck. I don't like them. But because my wife did not like the idea of this video, which I really wanted to do this video in a shower, I had to get all dressed up just so I could please her. Anyway, this video is about personal hygiene, and the thought of this came to me because of my many travels around the world. I meet different people in different situations, but the particular instance that I got the idea that I had to do this was in Paris, at the airport, waiting for a flight. They announced boarding, and you know they separate coach and first class. I'm in the first class line, and a guy, I think his wife was ahead of me, walked by me to go meet her, and man, he smelled bad, and I was sick in my stomach when they kissed each other, and it didn't seem to bother her. Anyway, then there was an instance that I actually called my wife and I said, I am going to make this video. This was at a university town in Cameroon. I went to Western Union. No, it was not Western Union, correction. It was MoneyGram office, right next to the entrance of this university. I was sitting down, waiting for my name to be called so I could cash my check. I'm looking at my newspaper, and the corner of my eye from my left, the door was to my left. Two young men walked in. One of them went to the counter to fill out one of those forms, and the other one came and sat right next to me because I was almost at the edge of the bench. When he sat next to me, I almost threw up. There was no other way of telling you this. There's no other way. The young man smelled, and being as direct as I always am, I turned around and looked at him. He was with my left. I said, good morning. 11 a.m. in the morning. He said, good morning. He said, good morning. I asked him, I said, had a rough night last night? He said, no, just some homework and stuff like that. I said, well, you look like you just got up. And he said, yes, my friend wanted me to come and escort him here so he can get some money. And I just came to escort him. So I asked him, I said, but you know why I'm talking to you? I said, because you smell bad. He was shocked. So I asked him, did you put some water under your armpit before you came here? He answered honestly. He said, no, he woke me up and I just came here. So my advice to him was, please, do not leave your apartment and go into public without at least putting water under your armpit, washing your face and brushing your teeth. He said thank you, and I turned around and opened my newspaper and I was reading, and in the corner of my eye I could see him turn and look at me to see if I was watching him. Well, he thought I was just reading and not watching him, but I was watching him. So he turned to his left, lifted up his armpit and turned his face towards his armpit before he could fully turn his face to smell it as quietly, as slowly as he could without me noticing. I turned around and looked at him. Even himself, he made a face like that smell. So he put his armpit down quietly. He got up and walked out. I burst out laughing before he could get out that door, and he knew that I saw him. He never came back in. So, guys, girls, guys, men, women, we all have two nostrils, a mouth, two ears, and whatever you put in your mouth today, sometime later on, a few hours later, will come out behind you For men, we have a sack between our legs, which on either side you sweat, and then your toes, they can do poison too. And another instance, in Washington DC, I walked into a guy's office and he invited me to sit down so we could talk. The business was supposed to talk, and he puts his feet on the ottoman, round cushion table where you rest your feet. I sat down next to him. I was not very subtle about it. I did this to my nose. He got the idea and put his feet down. So please, before you leave the house, alright, napkin, clean your nose or wash it when you're in the shower. Brush your teeth. Put some waters in your earlobes, and after you dry, take a little cotton swab. Don't shove it in there, but wipe around it so you don't have stuff hanging around there. And this business of going in public and doing this, don't do that and then come and give me a hand so I can shake it. It's not as bad as after you urinate and you give me a hand without washing your hands. And then put some water under your armpits, wash between your legs. Clean bit behind here, wash between your toes. And girls, do not use douche. No perfumed chemical, okay? Just water is enough. So darling, I hope this meets your sense of decency. I did not do it naked. I'm all dressed up and I hate ties. Have a good day. Happy Sunday. It's August 17th. And if you see this video, it means my wife approved of it. Okay? Bye-bye. Love you.